Most people treat HDMI cables like an afterthought, just grabbing whatever cheap plastic cord is lying around in a junk drawer. But when you're pushing a high-end gaming rig or a massive 4K display, that bargain bin cable is usually the first thing to cause a headache. That is where this German-engineered option from KabelDirekt comes into the picture. It feels different the moment you pull it out of the box. There is a certain heft to the connectors that you just don't get with the generic stuff, and the build quality feels like it was actually meant to survive a few years of being plugged, unplugged, and shoved behind a media console. What stands out is the sheer overkill of the specs. We are talking about support for 8K at 60 Hz and even 4K at 120 Hz, which is exactly what you want if you are trying to get the most out of a PlayStation 5 or a modern PC setup. It handles high bandwidth signals without breaking a sweat, and honestly, the peace of mind that comes with that multi-layer shielding is worth the price of admission alone. You won't see any of those weird flickering artifacts or signal drops that plague lower quality cables when they get too close to a power brick or a mess of other wires. Now here is the thing about the design. The connectors are gold-plated and feel genuinely break-resistant. You know that feeling when you're worried about the cable snapping off inside your expensive TV port? That isn't really a concern here. The strain relief is solid, and the cable itself has a nice, sturdy texture that doesn't feel like it's going to fray after a month of use. They offer these in everything from tiny half-foot lengths for clean rack setups all the way up to 75 feet, which is a massive range. It's rare to find a brand that actually caters to both the desktop gamer and the home theater enthusiast with the same level of quality. If there is a downside, it's that the cable can be a bit stiff. Because of that heavy-duty shielding and the robust construction, it doesn't like to bend into tight corners as easily as those flimsy, thin cables you get for free with a monitor. You'll need a little bit of clearance behind your gear to make sure you aren't putting too much pressure on the ports. It's a small trade-off for the stability, but it's something to keep in mind if your setup is pushed right up against a wall. At the end of the day, it's a cable. It's not going to change your life, but it is going to make sure your signal stays clean and your frame rates stay locked. With a 36-month warranty backing it up, it's clear the company is confident in the hardware. If you're tired of troubleshooting intermittent black screens or just want to stop worrying about your connection, this is a rock-solid choice that just works. It's reliable, it's over-engineered in the best way possible, and it's probably the last time you'll need to think about your HDMI setup for a long, long time.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.